between D&D sessions, it should be said. I forgot to check to make sure my set.
No, like I said, it's been almost 2 months since I've streamed anything, and when I next launch OBS, I'm probably going to have to update it, which is why I was not up for streaming tonight, like you had asked. I'm sorry.
It's fine. The only reason I asked is because I have a lot of programs open right now, and OBS will probably crash. Because I've been working on photo edits and World Anvil and all kinds of stuff.
If it helps, Twitch does in fact say you're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yay!
Yay!
And you're not wanting to close any of those programs down?
No, because I'm in the middle of edits.
Okay. I do not remember the big giant...
I don't remember this big black screen.
You have to zoom in real hard to see it.
Grateful.
Zoom out.
My
This is the giant map.
Oh, there's
Sorry.
my smiley face.
Okay,
There we go.
Now that we're commencing.
That's right. We're on the 200-foot wide street.
Yeah. Listen,
Bearded.
I didn't make the map, deal with it. It came with the module. Talk to Roll20 developers.
Bearded butthead. That's what I wrote.
Okay, so in recap, last episode, you guys have finally, because of a fast forward, arrived in what remains of El Tyrell in Hell. Some of you had some new stuff in your inventory that you earned from the fast forward session / going away gifts coming to Hell. Just kind of recap the stuff you have in there if you want. Immediately after arrival, you guys started wandering the streets and towards what looked like the High Hall in the distance. And a woman and her 2 children, I believe, were in a running skirmish battle with something and ran away, and you intervened and battled 3 bearded devils of some sort.
And bearded buttheads, I think that's what it says.
Like they had snakes for beards.
That weren't sentient, so they were boring.
Yeah,
Yes,
that we
they
couldn't
did.
get to attack their own face.
Yes. Hey, I have a work phone call. I am really sorry. I will be back.
Bye.
Right?
Well, this is normal for Chester.
Okay,
but
quick,
this
while
is
he's
not
gone,
normal
start
while he's
drawing.
the DM.
So who's the assistant DM?
I don't know. Oh man, if this was on my account, I'd switch to DM mode and we go back to the main screen and just draw all over it. But I am.
Well, I think we should roll random treasure. We should roll on the AD&D random treasure tables.
There's no space on this to draw. I can't see anything.
We should all draw in the black spaces, and when Chester reveals the
So the problem is my impulse on what to draw is not super great for that. The only thing that I would try to draw in the dark.
I feel like that might be a great way to get a Twitch ban.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Instead, I have a different idea.
I think I might be allergic to that lotion too. God damn it.
What's that?
Oh, my skin started reacting to a lotion that I used to use, and I'm trying this other ones, but now the back of my hand is itching, and I think I might be allergic to this one too.
Have you tried Cetaphil?
I love Cetaphil.
Cetaphil?
Yes.
What is Cetaphil?
Cetaphil is what I used to have eczema for really sensitive skin, and it's like the best lotion on the planet for me.
How do you spell it?
Ah, there it is. Yes, that one. What one? The one that
He's showing it to you.
Cetaphil. Cetaphil or Cetaphil. I've never heard it spelled.
It looks like it comes in the petroleum jelly jar, but it doesn't.
You can get it in a pump, or I just get it as a cream.
All right, I will have to look that up because chemo fucking sucks when it comes to keeping your skin moisturized.
Yeah, it's really good. I hate residue feel. This is actually really nice.
Okay, I'm going to go wash my hands to make sure that the itching has a chance to stop. I'll be right back.
Cetaphil, if you want to sponsor this, just
hit us up.
No.
You want to sponsor us in hell?
Hey, I mean, if you're gonna be in hell, you're gonna have to moisturize. It's kind of.
I find that I'm in hell. Yeah.
It's a dry atmosphere.
It's important to take care of your skin.
I think the fires of sin and the chains it could cause chafing and blistering. You're gonna need something to protect.
Never mind.
What?
Well, that's why you don't use chains. You can use like silk ropes and stuff like that instead. But never mind.
That's
We won't.
That's
Never
an
mind. La, la,
entirely
la, la,
different
la.
discussion.
La, 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 la.
that's a
I
different
was
layer.
thinking more just the
This
heat.
is a
like-
furnace.
What? You don't think they get kinky in a furnace?
I don't think they care if it causes chafing in a furnace.
Oh, well, that's just bad
I
manners.
would say they probably do, but the chafing would be a benefit.
No. I'm just gonna behave and not say anything.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a breakout, love.
Uh-oh.
And I'll be right back. Well, because apparently we're delayed anyways.
How are you guys?
How are you?
Hmm?
How are you?
As good as can be. Still waiting for news. No details, but still waiting. We'll find out eventually.
Okay.
Are we still streaming?
Yes, we are.
As
Okay,
far as I know.
Someone badmouth my boss.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to do, basically.
It's hard not to sometimes.
Yeet. Actually,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Every day they have to ask us so many questions to see if we can work. And one
Oh,
of them
really?
is like, "You have a headache?" And I'm like, "Yes." The second I walked up.
yes. Yeah, they would immediately kick me out and exclude me from working then just every day. You have a headache? Yes. Go home.
Okay.
Well, I'm working from home, and I'm pretty sure I'll be working from home for the rest of the year. So we'll see.
I'm wondering if campuses will open up again or if I'll be doing I don't know how I'm gonna do my labs from home.
Virtual labs.
Yeah, but
I know they
Just-
suck, but they're gonna do virtual labs.
but
I have to
I
figure
like
it out.
fixing corrosives. It's fun.
You know,
I
it's
don't get
good to be a boss some days. And you know, you go an entire week and no one bothers you until you sit down and want to do something on the schedule.
Dude, that's how things work.
It's like I have 2 hours of this.
I'm like,
do
we
it.
just had 3 Mondays in a row where game night get canceled. And did anyone ever call? No.
Of course not.
Right? Okay. Anyway, sorry. I was recapping. Are we caught up? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we rolled on the treasure tables. We're good.
Yeah. You
I
got
finished leveling up.
Yeah,
You found
we finished leveling up to what, 14 is what we were at?
good,
I think
good.
so.
And you
14.
found the hotel-shaped mimic. Got it.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Yes.
Really, really glad that you all failed to identify that before entering.
Mhm.
That really makes my day much easier. Okay, so yeah, you guys defeated some bearded devils. Surprisingly easy given the reputation of such creatures in hell, but maybe you're just getting a little cocky and you're leveling. Who knows?
We're heroes.
You're heroes, because that's what heroes do.
Yeah.
They beat up bad guys.
Yep.
Totally.
Uh-huh.
We switched them.
It's definitely not just because they were finally a target we could use to attack.
Right?
It's definitely not. Exercising our new
Oh, we
ability.
were saving people? I was testing out my new abilities. Sorry.
Something about
Yeah,
children, I think.
Really, I mean, those people are gone. They didn't stick around and watch
they
being saved.
Yep, they are gone.
All right. Well, we did a good deed, so should go find another one.
There you go.
Right?
Where let's see, you guys are
We were headed towards that citadel or
We
whatever.
were
it was.
like right here.
heading towards the high hall. Excellent. Would you do me a favor and roll me a D100?
Why is the floor gonna collapse?
Yes.
You never know.
Shayna still hasn't got to experience what happens when the floor collapses in my game. She missed all
No,
that.
I have.
He missed like the 4
Uh-huh.
times it happened.
Uh-huh. It was one time. It's not my fault you did it 4 times in one session.
Maybe this next Saturday.
No, it's fine. I don't need to. I'm all about it, like experiencing life and new things and all that. But
Okay. So with that, as you guys are walking down the street, the ground lurches violently from side to side, like an earthquake almost. But when it would like start shifting the side, it's almost like if you've ever been on a boat that hits the pier and like stops going in the direction it wanted to go, and then is kind of violently pushed off. That kind of happens in every direction. Like it starts going one way, and if like it's like the entire earth beneath you hits something and kind of bounces back in the opposite direction, like a ginormous ping pong ball or something being bounced around for a few seconds.
Okay, are we sure El Terrell did not get put on the back of a giant hellish turtle?
You don't know anything yet.
it's on
Louis will be like, I'm not entirely sure this entire level isn't on the back of a turtle. It's actually probably on the back of a back of 4 elephants being suspended by a giant turtle.
Actually, on 4
dexterity checks from each of you, please.
We could like inspiration for being really cool and no.
So I totally thought for sure, Scott, that you were going to say, I don't think this level's entirely stable.
So,
yay!
Fortunato and Talon are both dumped quite unceremoniously on their backsides during this earthquake-like event.
That's how bad it was.
That's how bad it was. And
Talon's tired. He's taking a seat.
taking a seat. I like it. We'll make this that color. A kind of a split in the ground appears there.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Wait for it. There it is.
Oh, I was still doodling. Sorry, I forgot it doesn't, because when you freehand, it doesn't appear until you stop.
Yeah.
And I'm doodling with a mouse pad instead of a mouse, so holding and moving and stop teasing me.
Never.
Teasing?
We are never gonna stop teasing you.
We don't do that in this group.
I was just going to say that it sounds like Chester doesn't know how to click the mouse correctly.
Sounds to me like he doesn't know how to do that thing where you go.
Yeah. So this fissure, like in front of you, is not like a down fissure; it's an up fissure. So you can either try to scale the steaming hot stone or go around.
Professor, is that teeny tiny section of red that I can almost kind of see in the corner?
Yes.
I want to
Okay, that's
ping it, but
fissure.
it's going to ping everything. But it's right.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I see a bit of red. Oh, a little more. Okay, that. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Because we have drawing all over
technically,
it.
because it went up,
Okay.
you can't really see past
So
it. It's less a fissure and more of like 2 plates of earth like smashed upwards.
Okay.
So you can either forge over it and continue on straight, or you can try and go around.
How tall is it?
I would say probably about 13 or 14 feet.
Okay. Who wants to throw me? We've proven I'm not a good climber.
It said 13 to 14 feet, so we need.
How far does it go?
So if I grab, I can't remember. If I let Slobber Chops and Lulu like combined pick us up, can they ferry us across? Because my strength isn't exactly what one would say was stellar.
If they can roll sufficient strength checks, that would work. Or you could go around if you want, or you could pull out ropes and grapnels and do the assisted climbing, or lots of options here.
Devari's going to point, because I imagine we're maybe here at this point. Oh, God, It pings the whole map. Anyhow.
Yeah, that's why I kind of gave up on that. Sorry. So
Yeah,
where it says the party is where that's going to, whoever wrote that can be your tracking thing, because I didn't write that.
I didn't.
Right, what?
I wrote other things.
Someone wrote the word the party.
I don't see that.
Hard
I
to
don't
click
see
on
that.
because someone wrote the void.
I see it. What void? Huh?
Okay, I don't see any of that, so I'm going to
Yeah,
point.
none of us see any of that. It's all behind your.
Because people were, look, Chris is smiling.
I didn't
here.
do the
Luna
party.
wrote the void, it looks like, because that's in her color,
That's
but it's
that.
out in the black.
I
Yeah, now that's
may
moved
have
back.
challenged a art contest where we all drew in the black
Uh-huh.
spot. I
was
didn't
going to
actually
draw
do it because I realized that I was going to draw something that would probably get me a Twitch ban. So,
But I just wrote instead.
Anyhow, I'm going to just kind of point that it looks like
I can't even select the word "the party," which is
I don't
weird.
know. The map just moved. So what I was
Yeah,
gonna
that was me trying. Like I was trying different layers to try and figure out why the word "the party" was typed by someone. I
Not
can't
me.
even grab it.
All joking aside, that wasn't me. The void is me, and all is darkness was me.
I wouldn't admit to it if it was me, so it wasn't.
It's weird because like that's not where the thing has you start. Like that's back up where the X was. So I don't know where the word "the party" came from or why I can't grab it.
IDK.
I don't know.
Do you want us to make bearded buttheads could be our party token?
Mhm.
Because I can move that around for us. Yes! There we go.
What if I'm seeing if there was something else on the GM overlay that might have just been blocking my ability to grab it? No.
So I forgot that it was going to be just gigantic, and I can't actually resize it.
It's just a giant cat.
Sound like hell. That doesn't sound like a mercy, just to be fair.
I was gonna. Okay.
I'm resizing it.
Thank you. So I was going to point out that it looks like
I
now
have
it's
to do better. I'm
You
zoomed
hate
out. I made it into a line somehow.
Sure did.
I
The map
don't
is
know what happened.
acting really squirrely, so I'm thinking there might actually be just like a Roll20 thing going on here.
I was
Okay.
going to say earlier when you were talking about the lag issue, the latency.
Yeah, like it's still there, and like I can highlight it, but it's only resizing like vertical. I can't make it wide. There we go.
Okay, I was going to point out to the south that it looks like it doesn't go very far. It would probably be pretty easy to just go down.
All right, it's distorted as crap, but everyone can see the cat now, right?
Yes, yes, we
Yeah.
can see the
All right.
cat.
Ignore the scaling, but
Okay.
that's your party.
Before we leave, really quick, did we loot them? I don't remember.
Loot who?
Bearded devil.
Bearded
people.
devils.
The bearded, not devilish things.
I don't believe that anyone performed any checks that I recall.
Where's my? I'm assuming investigation. I got 12.
Let's see
Those
here.
are some dead bodies, all right.
Actions, find. Someone tell me what they have other than glaives, if anything.
Huh?
It appears that they have glaives.
Do glaives provide reach?
Ooh, I
Yes.
don't remember.
If so, then I did not use that to very good advantage. Yes, 10 foot. I did not use that to very good advantage last time.
Thank you.
Noted for future reference.
Okay, I will go ahead and take one of the glaives.
It's very unlikely we'll run into more of those, so it's fine.
Yeah, can't imagine we'll meet
Right.
again.
I mean, we're in hell. We're not gonna run into any devils. None whatsoever.
This was just a really weird oddity.
Uh-huh.
Well, so we determined that the snakes, their beards aren't special or anything, right? They're just like,
You did fail to establish a telepathic connection with the snakes.
but I
In
won't
hindsight,
bother.
like I wish I would have like researched that more and had some more fun with it. But on the whim, I just went with a no.
If you want to posthumously give them something like that, I'd take it because if so, I'm just going to cut one off and take it with me. Otherwise, I'll leave them because they're boring. If they're interesting, I'll take one. If not, nah. who
I
cares?
mean, well, they're dead now, so I don't know how interesting that is to you.
Being new to the party
or
and
something.
being new to the party, Fortunato feels like he has to entertain her from now on.
Yeah, if you want to
That's
carry,
right.
I mean, that's kind of phallic a little bit to carry around a dead chin snake.
Why would that be phallic?
Have you seen your
I have
highness?
a question about what your phallus does. Snakes do this.
Well, have you seen your highness?
What's your
The
height?
movie?
No.
No.
Nah,
You know the reference. Everyone
Oh.
else does. It's another movie you need to add to your list of just ridiculous fantasy
No,
movies.
you really don't need to watch that movie. It's really bad.
No,
It
you
is.
really
Now,
don't.
Willow, you do need to watch, but
I
Your
know
Highness
we're
is just-
working on it. We're working on Willow.
I
would
actually think it would just be better if we could like watch Willow and have like a chat going at the same time, so we can all like see.
watch her reactions.
Yes.
It's like a Shanna reaction to watching Willow video, and for the rest of us.
Yes.
No pressure. No pressure. Okay, I'm gonna
So
cut off.
two of my techs at work have an Oculus Rift, and they watch movies together in a virtual chat room on a virtual couch.
That is weird.
Yeah, one of them is married, and his wife makes fun of him. She's like, "Are you sitting on the couch watching movies with Drew again?" Like, she gets all. It's funny. Good
I'm
times.
gonna cut off one of the chin snakes.
Okay, Chin Snake Eye, and Davari took one of the glaives.
I will also take a glaive if I can. I won't be able to use it well, but I want to have it.
That's fair.
It's about having it at this point.
Yep. Did I show you what they looked like? I think I did, right? You guys
Yeah.
see that?
Glaives are martial weapons, aren't they?
It's what?
They are. Yes. They are martial weapons.
All right.
It's a stick with a pointy end. What?
I think I previously asked about them being magical. They're not.
Correct.
So we had talked about looting them at some point, but
But I don't think we actually got around to it. Yeah. Okay. Well, now that we've done that, do we want to just scale the picture?
it doesn't look like it's that long. That you see the south end ends there, so
But
Yeah,
we can
remember,
walk around it.
streets like 8,000 miles. That's the only problem. It'll take 2 years to walk that corner of the building.
I would
And
walk
you're
5,000 miles.
I would walk 5,000 more.
crazy on us tonight. And keep in mind your destination, which you remember, you guys have a map of El Tyrell before it came to Hell. The more you explore, you can probably start figuring out where you are, especially since it is probably
but we
in the
need to-
exact same shape.
Oh, we have a map of El Tyrell, but we don't have a map of Hell Tyrell. So we need to.
So there's probably going to be differences, but you're heading for the High Hall, which is to the southwest. So you can either head a little bit northwest, or you can head southeast to get around this if you want to go around it, or you can just go over it. These are both options.
How far is it across?
Well, it's not a cross, right? It's just up.
Right, it's just like a vertical fissure.
It's
Yeah.
just a vertical fissure.
Yeah.
But it's
If you've ever seen the Great Lakes when they freeze over and the ice sheets just like kind of jut up, like they go really high, but they're not wide.
How high is it?
I think I said 13 or 14 feet.
yes.
I'm gonna start trying to climb it.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can help.
Athletics check, please.
Okay.
Not for me, right? I can't do that.
14.
You start making some good progress. It is very ashy because it's basically snowing ash out, and it is hot on your. Are your hands bare, or do you have gloves?
Let me double check my equipment. I don't think I have any sort of defining gloves. I'm bare.
Okay. It
Rar.
is scalding.
She's
It is
bare.
scalding hot
Rar.
on your hands. Probably not yet enough to do damage, but it's hot. It's like hot macadam in the summer hot. Like if you kept your hand there long enough, it probably started to blister.
Can I start like using Ray of Frost to like
I
make
was
it
just
slightly
gonna
colder?
say, can I
Yeah.
use Ray of Frost on the bottom of my feet?
You absolutely can. That might make it slicker, however.
So it's 13 feet up in the air, right?
Yes.
I use my psi leap to leap over it.
There you go.
Oh, look at all the Mr. Fancy Pants with his psionic powers.
I just
He just leaves you all behind. And on the other
What is-
side, I need a perception check. I mean,
You'll come back. You see me jump back over.
I was gonna say he lands, goes, and he jumps up. He's like, guys,
this is not where
It's
I'm
like initiative check. Damn it.
retreat.
That was, okay.
So yeah, I'm actually with Louis on the creating a somewhat damp path so that it's at least not blisteringly hot.
Okay.
But
I
have,
bet.
like I would even glaive like a walking stick. to kind of like dig in.
I was going to say that Davari is actually going to be trying to like cut like channels into the sides so you guys have some place to put your feet and hands as.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
I don't have any magic to do that, so it's just physically taking like her shovel.
Hmm.
Do I have a shovel?
Well,
Character
anyone
does
who
not
wants
have a
to
shovel.
climb it, go ahead and roll me your athletics climbing checks or strength or athletics checks. Sorry, because
For
I know 5e terminology really
Okay.
well.
Do you want to roll again, or
No, you're pretty much good to go.
Here
Oh,
comes
so
my
Louis and I-
roll, my 1d20 minus 1 check to climb this.
here goes my flat D20 after you. Oh.
Yeah, Louis, that ice slick that you just made, like you slide right down, and like your chin is like the whole way back down to frost. So like when you get down there and you look up, there's actually like frost on your chin and like a little chin stubble beard.
I'm gonna look up and be like, can somebody throw me down a rope?
You know, I was gonna say Lolo, on the other hand, is a
Yep.
buff monster apparently. And just
throw
using
Fortunato,
the-
you also failed and fell, Fortunato.
once I took proper advantage of Davari's handholds and
Yep.
footholds that she created.
Lolo, Davari, and Talon are able to make it to the other side directly.
When we're up, I'll throw down a rope for Louis.
Yeah,
Fortunato.
like throw a rope and
yeah, and we'll help the others up once we're at the top.
In the meantime,
Okay.
Yeah. Fortunato cries out, "What the hell?"
It's my fault. It's my fault. I made the just a little too slick, and then I'm just going to hold on to the rope, and then I'm just gonna stand there like
No,
give it two
fine.
tugs.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll dig my hands in not my hands, my feet. The other
The other one.
the other ones.
and start trying to pull Louis up.
Yeah. Since I'm not, I think, strong enough to help, I don't think I'd be any good with that, but I could help try and brace Davari.
Mhm.
Because, yeah, I'm not going to be great with the strength. That was my one good roll.
Do you want athletics for that?
Sure.
You
Oh,
just
that's
want
great.
to feel.
You are good.
Whoop, whoop.
You
Pull
are
Louis
good.
up.
Okay.
Now, Fortunato.
Thanks, Davari. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're welcome. All
It's a
right.
good idea.
I got you, cuz.
Yeah, well, I'll try again using the rope.
Yeah.
With advantage, right?
Yeah.
Red's a
You
good thing, right?
definitely like slide down the rope and roll 1d4. You have rope burn on your hands in the shape of 2 damage.
Do I have? I don't know if I have any spells that could help like at all with this. Hold on.
Let me check mine. I don't think I have any like levitate spells or anything.
Can I create a minor illusion of him climbing using the actual footholds? Like demonstrate this way. Do it this way.
I mean, I have one thing I could do, but I don't know if it's gonna actually help or it would just be really funny.
Well, what are we here for?
It's okay. It's okay.
So
I feel.
I am going to be like, Fortunato, I got you. Just stand right there, and then as my 3rd level spell, I'm gonna take 10 minutes to cast Golder's Tower and form a wizard's tower 2 stories tall under Fortunato's feet.
Just let me pull him up, guys. So, there you
If that's
go.
what you would like to do.
I mean, it takes me 10 minutes, so if you have a faster way to do this.
Yes. Either rope around your waist, Fortunato, will pull you up.
I'll help Davari again.
With the help, can I have advantage?
Yes.
He's like, if it'll make you not summon a fucking tower. Oh my god, Fortunato!
I feel like you could have walked around at this point.
Yeah.
So slippery.
You guys, I'm just gonna walk.
All right. Well,
I
Fine.
feel like I've been
We're all
humiliated enough. I'm just
our
going to go around.
All right. When
If
Fortunato,
you hear me scream, don't bother coming running for me.
It's
Probably
not that far. Like you can see the edge of it right there.
Well, that
So-
is really far in this game, in this
Yeah,
map.
that's what I'm saying. That's 8,000 miles. It's going to take me 3 days.
Davari will slide down and then do an ash angel in the street while she waits for Fortunato to walk around.
Nice.
Ash angel.
I'm going to use the glaive and draw around Davari to illustrate more like more celestial things around her.
I'm gonna pout that I can't form my tower.
I start drawing your tower in the corner.
So are you guys continuing on your southwest progress then?
Sure.
Okay.
Before we separate, though, I actually want to mind. I'm going to mind link with Fortunato.
Okay. Apparently,
I'm
you
in your
have to
head now.
suffer with that Fortunato. There's no saves for that. at
Yeah,
all.
no, I'm just in your head now.
I just think that that's a ridiculous thing. You should be able to resist that. I mean,
No,
I'm about to abuse it in his game, but it's just silly.
I was going to say.
All right, I need some perception checks from everyone, please.
Perception.
Perception.
God damn it!
I'm rolling like shit again tonight. Woo!
It's another night. That's dos. Hmm?
Woo! My rolls are great tonight, guys.
Who let Chester put cheese in? All right, who?
I don't know, but I'm
Oh,
going
God.
to storyline this that Davari is having so much fun making ash angels with Lolo doodling around her that
Right.
she's not paying attention.
And Louis is probably delighted watching Davari do this, and is also like he's sweating so much from the heat and from him just being icically that it's like getting in his eyes, and he's just yeah.
Oh,
My-
that's
I
right,
feel like
Davari's-
Lolo is torn between giggling and fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, this is not her first time in hell. So she is definitely torn between like having fun and also being healthily scared of what's happening.
Assuming that she has reasonable psychological or emotional reactions to things.
She
which
does.
is very cool to do.
She does.
Yeah,
She's
we
a
don't
very
know if it's a giant fire.
Okay,
So,
so-
I also
Yep.
forgot that Davari at this point, I mean Talon because of the shield, but Davari is probably the only one that's naturally comfortable in this heat.
So as you guys get up here, let's see here. These perception rolls. Fortunato pulling out the win. Based on your view of the previous map, you believe that this wide open area with a huge pyre in the center is what remains of what used to be the El Tiro market. This was a big open air bazaar. It used to be filled with tents and wagons and carts, pretty much anything that could be turned into a mobile store and wheeled out at the end of the day. Like this was it. This was the place to be. Instead of the large crowded space that it once was, however, it is a huge pyre of all of that debris in the very center of the wide open clearing.
Guys,
Yeah? You like my angel? Look, it's an ash angel. It's adorable.
no, look up there.
Huh? Where?
See the market?
There's a market.
There's
No,
a fire.
I see an ash angel.
Wait,
Louis is just gonna be like, "Ooh, fire sale! I bet you it's really good prices."
Why don't we?
Oh, they're having a thing. Does that mean
why I'm upset by that joke. It took me a solid couple seconds until everyone started laughing to realize you didn't mean a sale of fires. I forgot that was a term. I'm like, why would you just buy fire? You could make it. I don't understand. What's the point?
So we don't have flash sales, we have fire sales now.
No, a fire sale as actually a. You guys will suck. It's a real term.
It is a real term. I got it, so don't
I
worry.
know it is. That's not the word. That's fire.
Okay,
There
so
is the sky roils and ripples as a streak of the black lightning issues forth from the Guardian, doing the opposite of lighting up the sky, obviously, in its oddly weird ambiance against the ash snow. Yeah.
Let's walk around the perimeter of that. Otherwise, we're going to be right in the open.
Yeah, I'd rather not it see me. I don't know what it is, and I don't like it. It's too hot. It's gross.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's,
I prefer not to get struck by. Do we have comets here, or are they all just like falling evil people? I still wouldn't want to be crushed by one.
Falling stars, they're all famous.
Just see smack.
Oh, the rock falling, different rocks falling from space. No, just me.
So are you going around the north edge or the south edge?
Take the south edge.
Yeah.
South edge? Okay.
Because in my head,
Actually, you can move it, right, Becca? Since you drove
Yeah.
it across? Go
in
for
my
it.
head, the guardian is this little figure
If
here,
you
and
get to
he's
somewhere that's black and you wanna turn somewhere, just let me know and I'll.
Well, it looks like these are all either buildings or
Yes.
okay.
Those are probably burned out and very damaged warehouses and the like that opened up towards the market. So they used to probably wheel things in and out at night and do stuff.
Well, so I'm planning to get to like here and then look to the south,
Okay.
or we can go. I mean, you guys vote. We could look south here, or we could go here and maybe go down this pathway.
I wanted to ask. I drew the arrow because pinging doesn't work. Is that
Okay.
figure the guardian, like looking at the flames or something?
No, the Guardian is the giant black sphere in the sky. So, as part of the knowledge you gained about El Tyrell before it came to Hell, the city used to have a giant globe of light floating in the sky that ensured that it was always daytime over the city of El Tyrell. That they somehow got this to evict their previous lord, who turned out to be a vampire in secret. So this giant globe of sunlight prevented undead from ever coming into El Tyrell again. So
right.
like a 24/7 daytime city.
Okay.
Now that this place is in hell, that giant ball of light is obsidian black, but somehow like anti-light. It's
Okay.
glowing black light.
That's clarifying.
And it's streaking black streaks of lightning out of it every minute and a half or so.
Okay. So we
You
can't
said-
exactly tell if it's got like a blind spot. Got it.
Yeah.
If it's black light, do all the blood on the streets light up?
All the bodily fluids decorating the street.
It's definitely making all the ash it looks like more like snow than actual ash because of the black light.
Okay.
As we walk, Louis go, I read about a band that used to perform under this light. They were the Pleasant Zombies or something. I'm not entirely. But
Skeleton.
yeah. They used to do a lot of mushrooms.
And then, so you guys decided to go there or the earlier spot that you were taking a vote on?
No one actually voted, so
Yeah. Sorry, we got distracted.
so I guess there.
Okay. Do me a favor and for the group, roll a 1d20. Nice. So as you were walking along that southern edge between the buildings, you were able to spy that there appears to be a river of magma, or I guess lava because it's no longer subterranean,
Magma.
behind those buildings.
Magma.
Huh. And where we're at down this street, what do we see?
The river does not appear to be there.
I think I picked a good spot, guys.
It's like, I don't see this river on this map.
Good call.
On which map?
The map of Tyrell that we got.
El Tyrell? This is true.
This seems to be new.
I'm gonna like start grabbing the map and be like, and add an H to the beginning, so it's Hell Tyrell, and then start drawing the extra bits.
I'm hoping I help Louie.
I like this.
I like it.
Colorful commentary and epistle.
I'm playing lookout.
I asked for footnotes. I'm like, we need to put.
And the footnotes are things like this building's ugly. I'm not real. I don't like the angle of this one. It was just kind of funky. The fires here are really pretty.
This building is red. It need to repaint this building. It's red. Kind of blends in.
Yeah, what colors that contrast? And it's just like a whole little lesson about the color.
Color wheel. You need to go to cold colors in a warm climate. Otherwise,
no color theory, guys. Just go to class. Take a class.
Yeah.
Just watch a YouTube video. What's YouTube? Don't worry about it.
why is everything black around here?
Lola would love that though. Everything black.
So are you moving down in that direction then, or
Yes.
Sure.
Away from Nagama.
Sounds like we are. So, yep.
Coy?
Let Chester take away some of the darkness, and I'm going to
Yep.
pour myself a beverage.
Let there be light. Is it just more buildings this way?
Yeah,
that we can
I mean
see?
you're in a city, so lots of buildings.
It was more making sure that there wasn't another like clearing or something.
Not that you've seen yet.
Hmm?
Not that you've seen yet. I mean that's kind of a open clearing, but
Not in the
not
same
like
way.
the market open clearing.
Yeah, it's not 10 miles across.
Shut up.
This is only a single mile across. So.
This is only 1666 feet. Oh, it's so appropriate. Oh, what the hell can I get?
We get it. The scale's not right. You guys are a bunch of bullies.
Like clicked somewhere and
I
got
can
six.
actually believe that that a market is 1,500 square feet across. I actually can. It's just this
Some of the
300-foot road.
Yeah.
root. We
That one I'm having some trouble with.
Yeah.
You'd get run over before you got across.
Right?
Like a freeway. Right.
It's a 16-lane highway. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you're seeing more buildings. You can see off to the left. It looks like that river of lava. There's almost a bridge crossing it, and that's why.
There's a bridge crossing it on the map.
Well, it's not a bridge so much as just like a land bridge per se.
That looks interesting. Let's cross it.
I mean, sure. It's as long as it's safe.
Well, I can go make sure it's safe.
Who's the heaviest of us? And I'm kind of eyeing Davari's large metal armor.
That leads to the docks. We don't want to go that way.
Why don't we want to go that way?
That's the docks. We're going this way. I'm looking at the map of El Terrell.
Oh, all right. Fine. Go ahead. Lead
Hold up
on.
the map. All right.
Fine. Lead on.
So, which way are you going? You can use like compass. Oh wow, I'm zoomed out enough that doesn't ping the whole thing. I like it.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Oh, I wish we could draw on the handouts.
Yeah.
So that
Sorry,
we
it's
can
just-
make
I
the map of El Terrell.
Yeah, I saw it pop up on the stream, and I was like, oh, I just had a big H right there. I'm really excited for a second on stream. Like, oh. Anyway.
Well, if we open it up in some sort of photo editing or art program,
Yeah.
and then Scott actually has that panel up on OBS, we could modify
There
it.
are ways to do this.
Yes.
Yeah. So if this is something you want to have happen,
It's okay. Chester would get mad at me.
okay.
So let's head directly west at this point.
Yeah,
as
follow
much
the
as we
road.
can.
But it looks like there's fire in front of us.
Can we see what else is in this fire
Those
before
look
we
like
start going further away?
There
We
is
can't
definitely
do that
a
meanwhile.
large fire. There is a building on fire there. Yeah.
let's not then.
I
Okay.
recommend maybe swinging slightly north.
Yeah, let's go a block up. And avoids the flames.
Yeah. Yeah. I follow the ping.
And I need someone to roll a D100, please.
I got it.
Oh, do it.
Poor Shayna.
It's okay.
24.
Once more.
Earthquake again. Dexterity checks, please.
Okay,
Sorry,
next
next
time,
time.
Shayna, whatever the roll is, you got it.
Dexterity save.
Oh, dexterity.
Oh, well, that's
save.
different.
Yes,
I
I
think it's
apologize.
fine.
Oh, that
It's-
makes no difference to me.
Yeah, no, it's still a 2 for me. I think
Oh,
I'm
look,
flat on
Fortunato
Look at that.
roll.
Little tap dance that time.
Right.
Good.
Oh,
This particular earthquake knocks Lolo and Davari on their backsides.
Hockey after the
Yeah.
skipping the cliff.
No giant fissure appears this time, but the
That
ground
we see.
shake violently. And again, it felt like it started to shake and like it was hitting something.
darned elephants probably are playing headbutts with their,
Running laps on the turtle.
running laps on the turtle. All right, everything's dark in front of us, so I don't.
Yep. So I'm going to have to find something to read for you here as you get to this area.
Ooh.
As you may notice,
Something's wrong.
nope.
Same. I like how
That- That looks foreboding.
That's not on the map.
Yeah, that's. I'm looking at the map and I'm looking at whatever we're seeing, and I'm like, huh.
it's map life.
Look, it's 2 roads wide.
Can you side jump that?
And that's way,
Fine.
it's definitely too far to have like Lulu carry ropes over and us try to do the 3 rope walk across.
Mm.
I don't know if you actually know what I'm talking about. You know, where you have the rope on the bottom and then 2 ropes on. Okay.
Hold.
But 700 feet's a little bit far for that.
Okay.
I don't think
Um,
I.
I need perception checks from everyone, please. I didn't find the full description that I was looking for, but I've got enough to work with because I know what's down there. Nice.
Hey, I did good that time.
So pretty much everyone bravely getting close to the edge. You can see that this rift in the earth is apparently dividing El Tiro into at least 2 sections. Very far below. Let's see here. I think I had the distance over here. 500 feet down beneath you is a river. If you'd like to roll a religion check, you might be able to identify it. And on the shores of that river, the riotous din of battle is taking place far below, with creatures that defy imagination.
Hey guys, the river Styx.
Yes, Louis, you are completely correct. That is, in fact, the river Styx beneath you.
I really
Okay.
recommend not falling into it. You lose all your memories and possibly
It's
your
also
soul.
500 feet down. And then
That's only
everyone,
that's a road that's just crossing the street.
however, everyone, someone rolled above a 20, right, on perception?
But yes, I did.
Go ahead. And that's a dexterity save. Cool. So you looking north along this edge can barely make it out, but way in the distance, you see a glowing line crossing the chasm, which looks like it could be a bridge. But it is very far away, and you're looking through a snowstorm, basically. So you're not really sure how you can see it glowing that far away, but definitely there you can see what appears to be a bridge crossing the chasm.
Hey guys, way over there to the north. There's looks like a bridge
And an A.
and a mysterious A.
That's from someone who wrote All Is Dark.
What?
Her name is Shayna because it's in her handwriting color.
What A? I don't see an A. Where'd it go?
Here.
What A?
There, look, I'm scrolling it for you. All is dang
What are
it.
you scrolling where? I don't see that. No.
I see a D now.
Yeah.
Oh, you see a D, do you? You should close your mouth.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We see a big D.
Right.
Okay. So that is something you have spied. You're also able to, because of your current vantage point, the other side, you can see the walls over there at the edge of the black to the left
Mhm.
is the high hall that you were working towards trying to get to
All right, we
But
can
it
do
is
this, guys.
across this ginormous chasm, obviously.
All right, unless anyone has suggestions for going across the chasm.
Is anyone afraid of heights? Like character-wise, are any of your characters afraid of heights?
Oh.
Because, I mean, you've just realized that your city is floating 500 feet above a ginormous battle that ranges as far as you can see below.
Shayna,
Well, it
take
hasn't.
your rod.
It hasn't come up. I could do a roll to see if I am afraid of heights.
I just figured I'd give it, if you guys want to experience some vertigo, it's completely up to you. I just figured I'd throw it out there
Shayna,
first.
Shayna, I need you to
Okay.
pick even or odd.
Yep,
Maybe
same. Even or odd.
Even.
I'm apparently.
I am afraid of heights.
Yep, I apparently am not afraid of heights.
Well, that explains why Fortunato had difficulty climbing the.
Apparently, I am scared of heights.
And I sense that in his mind, and I go pat him on the arm to comfort him. Like, it's okay.
All right. Well, for those of you who have issues with heights, you're probably experiencing some pretty intense vertigo at seeing how high up you are. Never mind what's actually down there at the bottom. Infernal legions and abyssal armies waging the blood war beneath you for as far as you can see in every direction.
By the way, I posted a picture of what I'm imagining River Styx looks like right now. It's what's in my chat screen right now.
Oh, okay.
That's such a nice picture in comparison
Oh,
to
that's
the river
one of the ones you did today and you were working on.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
the picture he has now as his video.
He's taking live video from River
on his.
Styx.
Okay, now I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Gotcha.
Also, by the way, Scott took that picture today, and that was one of the ones he was editing.
Oh, very
Ooh,
cool.
I like it. That's much nicer than I'm imagining the river. Styx.
Yeah, me too. Okay, we're going to swing back here. And then we're going to go this way, and this way,
Okay.
this way, and this way. We're going to head north.
Sure.
Heading north.
I like it.
It's kind of fun having control of the token. Not going
Right.
to lie.
I get to do things. Yay!
Yay! All right, now I just need to find a path north. So it looks like here might be a good path.
Sure. And in there, I need dexterity saves from everyone again because it's probably been long enough. Talon, you are knocked prone. Everyone else appears to have kept their feet in this one.
I hate this place.
I'm gonna stop and help Talon up and like
Thank you.
The guy can jump 15 feet in the air, but he can't keep his feet in an earthquake.
No.
I'll just let him. No, I agree with you. This place sucks. Let's do what we're supposed to do and get home and never speak of this again. Except when
What
we're trying to
happened
impress
now?
the ladies.
What happens?
But we
in
never
Hell's
fell.
Yeah, we.
La, la.
And I'm definitely not scared of heights.
Right?
Yeah, totally.
Just concerned about falling.
Especially into the river Styx.
Right.
I mean,
We'll
I'm
get it
very
up
aware
there.
of what that would do to you. So I guess I have every reason to be scared of heights. Then. I really don't want my soul ripped out of my body.
Yeah, I'm not scared of heights. I'm scared of death by falling.
It's not the fall; it's the sudden impact when you hit the ground.
Yes.
Into a river of evil, demonic, necrotic energy.
Ah, evil. It's about balance. That's just part of the universe. It's existence.
I'll remember that when your soul is getting sucked out of your body by the river Styx there, Lolo.
Bold of you to assume I have one, Louis. I run a cult. I mean, what are the odds that I've still got one and it's intact?
Well, I didn't say intact, and you have to have one. I mean, you have to have some bargaining chip. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't have full possession of it right now.
Maybe I have a collection of others, and that's what I used to barter with.
Ooh, wow, that's interesting. I'm
You
like,
have a soul.
Oh, that's true. You did not say my own.
Yeah.
Good point. Nice loophole.
And you're presuming that the other party doesn't know you've already leveraged it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mhm.
different banks, they don't necessarily have records.
Mm-hmm.
Just handing out IOUs.
Sounds like their problem to sort out after you're dead.
Yeah.
Quite over.
There's a Doctor Strange storyline about that at one point.
Yes, there is.
All right.
I know.
Yeah.
okay. So I imagine we're looking down the left-hand alleyways
Okay.
to keep track of how far north we're going.
Sure.
With building is the way that's not going to be super great. Continuing.
Roll a D100 for me.
Didn't we agree Shayna was going to have this one?
Oh,
No, I think this is for a different thing.
Okay.
Very cool. Finally rolled a higher number.
Oh, no, you say very cool.
Yep.
oh no.
So
Always-
you guys do have tokens on this screen.
Hello, darkness.
Do we?
You
Do we?
do.
Oh, we do.
Are we supposed to zoom out? Is it?
Do. I
Oh,
mean,
there
if
we
that'll
are.
help you find your tokens, sure. I'm having issues with the zoom tool today, so I'm trying to use it sparingly. Like every
Okay,
time I hit the zoom
yeah.
out, like the whole screen does one of these things.
I have a token I can control.
Yep. So bear in mind that this map was made not knowing where you would jump into it.
Okay.
Ignore your north,
Um,
south, east, and west, and just go with it.
All right. So I have control of my token, but I do not have control of Lulu.
Okay. I think that I might.
And I do not have control of slobber chops.
Son of a biscuit.
I want to know.
And
mean,
while
roll my
Chester
character.
figures that one out, I will be right back.
Yeah, I won't be able to assign those to you because it's defaulted determined by character settings because I used an existing token apparently.
Right, right.
I
So
don't have control of Black Razor. What's going on?
you what?
I don't have control of Black Razor.
Black Razor,
Well,
Can you just put it in my equipment real quick? And
right? I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think that's this game.
no, you've got an insane GM that, in the other game that hands out really powerful artifacts.
I know. I can't wait till I start using Wave.
Woo. So, guys, did I hit my head or something, or are we not on the street anymore?
No, you are.
It's
I said ignore the scaling and all
it's
that.
way too small to be a street.
this is somebody's hallway.
This map was not in the module. This is I decided instead of using Theater of the Mind on this map to this battle to or encounter
You
whatever.
got stuck in a closet, Louis.
All the gray is sooty ash, and it
Okay.
is ashing. That's why your field of view is not your full 60 because you're effectively in a snowstorm of ash.
Okay.
Visibility is limited. I'll have to move
Yeah,
Lulu slobber chops for you.
I refuse to change anybody's name. It's just going to be.
Oh yeah, no, it's on me, and it's because I didn't prepare. I mean, I did prepare, but it was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's,
I still don't have control of slobber chops.
No,
I
we're
just
not.
said that you won't.
He walked away. He wasn't paying attention.
Just said he would do it for us.
So what's down this way?
Anything down that way?
So what you're standing in front of right now, like that's an ash-covered tree, by the way. And it looks like there is a narrow path that goes that way.
Oh, if that was an ash covered tree, I'm gonna spend some time to like actually start like clearing the ash off and just kind of like I think I have create water. Yeah, I'm gonna start like watering the tree and be like, it's gonna be it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, and start.
Dead as shit. What's over here?
Well, it was
We're in the
created,
wrong direction.
so you're just
Weren't we
gonna have
headed
to
north?
do that. What's that?
Weren't we headed north?
We were headed north.
He said to
Ignore your
ignore
north, south, east, and west conjunctions. I didn't know where you would find the map. I announced this before it started.
Since we were headed north, that means that this way is north.
Yes.
This way is south. This
Yeah.
way is this way is east, and this way is west.
Yeah, I'm good with
I'll
that.
never
It doesn't
remember
really
that.
work out so often.
All right, let's
Here,
head.
I'll make things easier.
I would like some perception checks. How's that sound?
That sounds good. I'm sorry, Chester. We love
It's okay.
torturing you.
God damn it!
Fortunato does one thing well today, and that is perceive stuff.
Does everybody appreciate my compass rose? I made a compass
I
rose.
do. It's so that S. I love it. It's all very good.
What's wrong with my S?
So Fortunato and Lolo can hear, let's see, according to your map, your compass rose, using Scott's compass rose, there are what sound like human voices to the southeast. Or sorry, northeast. Right, May.
Yeah, we're using this compass. Jeez.
Yeah, I
You
know.
need to repeat that
Working on
disclaimer.
Don't you just love inverted maps? They're so helpful.
I'm gonna look around the corner here.
I should have given you the random encounter just when you were going in the directions that would have made sense.
I
Or
see
saved it
it.
for later.
So
when
there
it
was
would have made less
nothing
sense.
that would interest me this way.
I'm gonna look to the east.
I went past the tree while Louis was fussing with it.
And yes, I'm going to be using cardinal directions this entire thing just to annoy Chester.
Your cardinal directions are actual cardinal directions.
So I'm
The
heading back.
map's cardinal directions.
Okay. You two are staying up there?
I want to know if I saw anything with my 19 perception over here.
Yeah, I'm not
Over.
abandoning Lolo, basically.
Hell.
No.
Outside.
I'm just backing you up. It's all good.
It's like it's
and
okay. You
so
only have
you're-
like 15 feet of.
that
Use
path
case.
opens up into a courtyard. It appears that there is a fountain in the middle of it.
Ooh. Is it a fountain?
You
full
should
of
drink from it and make a wish.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
What's the
Chester.
fountain?
Yes, sir.
What's this? There seems to be a token there.
There does seem to be a token down there, but I stopped to humor the people who didn't go straight down that way.
Okay.
I'm an explorer.
That didn't head straight northeast.
Correct.
No, I did straight west east. this way.
Straight westies.
Yeah, word hell. Direction is meaningless, much like time and morality.
She's not entirely wrong.
What's it? Is the fountain full of water, or is it more?
Are you peeking over the edge to look
This
into
is
it?
hell. It can't be just water. It has to be like blood or liquor or.
I'm
There
like,
is definitely some kind of liquid in there.
Ooh, cool. Not useful.
And if it is water, do not drink it. You'll like lose the memory of your mother's maiden name or something.
I
Which will
am.
make hell gain credit checks. So
Yeah, I will peek over the side of the fountain. I'm being cautious about it.
That's the real thing. It'll make you lose your Amazon Prime password.
I already have to reset that thing every fucking week.
Come here.
Who's got the blank token?
me.
Okay. So Talent, you can see what looks like you're close enough through the haze of sooty ash falling from the sky to be two humanoid figures working on a cart.
I think they're working on the cart, guys.
I want their bandanas. They look like twins.
There's bandanas. I want bandanas.
You're jerks.
That is a thing.
He's just being a jerk.
I really want them. I'd wear them in the real world. What does that say about these persons?
I actually do want their bandanas.
Notice your approach at all. They're pretty in the zone, working on trying to repair this broken cart.
I will hail them.
You will hail them, like hailing frequencies, Captain. Like, how does that work?
Like, hail.
Heidi ho, neighborhoodies.
Okay.
They could be neighbors. I mean,
The closest one to you stands up and like hand down because you startled him, like on his sword, and it's like halfway out before he kind of like stoops over and like squints his eyes.
and we're squinting our eyes at him too.
Yeah, pretty much, because ash storm, whatever.
We're doing this like
What?
Clap once if friend, two if foe.
I don't even know you.
So
And who said that? I don't see you.
seems you might need some assistance.
Janet. Lolo's way up there. She's not even down here.
I know.
Seems
Oh,
like
okay.
you might need some assistance over there.
Changing out that wheel.
You're good with fixing carts?
Good at helping our friends.
So now you want to be friends. That's interesting.
Hey, Lolo, the guys are like talking to someone. I can't see who they're talking to though.
Hey, so we have to. So, just out of curiosity, like we're fine helping you with your cart here. Where do you get those sick bandanas? I want one, and I'm pretty sure Lolo would want one too.
So you know what? Just for you, Scott, that guy there, he literally takes it off of his head and just throws it towards you, like just disgusted by with whatever it is. And he says, "If you guys can help us with this cart, it'd be real fine of you.
All right.
Okay.
I'll help.
Would you
Can
like
I
to
insight check
investigate the
them?
bandana, or would you like to look at the bandana that you just got?
Yes.
Okay. Would you roll me a religion check, please?
Okay.
I should be there tomorrow.
I'm sorry that you
This is
chose
what
to
happens
go
when you go
away
look at the well.
from the human encounter that I told you was here specifically for your capabilities. If you wanted.
Me, if you had told me the
13.
fact,
Unless I have
Boring.
advantage for some reason. Do I have advantage for some reason?
No,
I'm
you
gonna
don't.
throw
Okay.
this out here.
So,
Lolo,
this
Davari called
bandana-
out to you. You've got a chance to save
It
it.
looks like it used to be the symbol that the Hell Riders used, the Paladins that were well known in El Turel as its guardian protectors. It was like the elite of the elite Paladins in the entire region. But someone has it intentionally defaced the symbol on the headband.
All right, I'll look at it, but like, I mean, you had such a cool name, and now you went and defaced this. We'll still help you with the cart. Where are the rest of the Hell Riders, though?
Hell if I know. This place has clearly gone to hell. Nothing's what it should be. That the Guardians I don't even know.
I'm just gonna look like low hanging fruit, man. Low hanging fruit. Hey Lolo, you might want to talk to some people. We're gonna fix a cart.
Yeah. What's wrong
can
with
I
the cart?
see anything in the fountain that you made sound hidden and interesting before? No.
I told you that there's liquid in there. Are you trying to do something with it?
I leaned over to look to see if I saw anything. Do I see anything?
You see liquid.
Boring.
There's some kind of liquid in there.
Does it look like water?
I don't know.
See, this is the problem. You're doing this. That's going to make
How are you looking at it?
with my eyes. All
Well,
four of them.
You're in an ash storm. It looks like there's definitely liquid in this well.
Oh, fine. Hold on. Where's the thing? What do I have in my equipment? I don't even have like a glass or something, so fuck it. Fine, I'm leaving. I'm bored. Hi, thanks, Tavari, for letting me know. Ooh, bandana.
Aw. She sounds so upset with me.
No, not you.
I'm actually gonna also call Slobber Chops over, and I'm gonna tie the bandana over Slobber Chops' head.
Nice. Who's actually looking to work on this wagon?
I am.
I am.
Yeah,
You
me
are?
too.
You are? So
Davari-
you're all
Davari's standing guard, and
Okay.
she's eyeballing the guys with her glorious horns and red skin being shown.
It's good. It's good. Davari, roll me a perception check. Whoever is working on the wagons or on the cart, sorry, roll me whatever check you'd like to use to work on the cart. If you've got Tinker tools proficiency or intelligence or what, there are tools and like discarded, parts that they're trying to work with. So stuff is there.
Can I just cast mending on the wheel?
You absolutely could cast mending on the wheel. Yes, you're gonna make those other guys feel like deprived.
Okay, I mend the wheel, and then I look at my weak old muscles, and then go play with Slobber Chops. As I imagine it's like collapsed on the ground and looking at me because I tied a bandana on its head.
Okay. Lolo or Lulu, are you coming down? Are you talking to them?
No, I am Lolo.
Lolo, I had it right.
Okay,
I knew this was going to come up eventually.
And I'm right down here.
Yep.
Look at me standing next to him and everything.
Okay. So what would you like? You said you want to talk to him. What do you want to talk to him?
Hi.
He's like, hey. He's kind of like nervously looking at everyone that's working on his cart.
Why
Like,
you look so nervous?
well, I mean, it's finders keepers my cart, but you're fixing it, so I'm kind of worried you might try and contest the find. Like he looks like a little embarrassed.
Like, just did you say it?
Like that's what his issue is.
You're like, oh, don't worry about it. I don't care about carts. I have no need for one. Or persuade him to just put that axe.
Is there a
Nobody wants your busted cart. I promise.
Also,
It's
not
not
busted
busted
anymore.
anymore. I
His friend's
fixed the
back here.
wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now that it's fit.
Yeah. I mean, someone did just fix the wheel, and his friend back there goes, "Hey, it's a nice cart, damn it."
It is a very nice cart. I just don't want a cart.
Move down
I
here,
don't
so
think-
Instead, we want your bandanas.
Yeah, this is the story with the bandanas. What's up with the bandanas?
I mean, the other guy was like, "Sure," and like he takes off his also defaced Hellrider bandana and tosses it your way.
Can I see if I know anything more about all of this, or was the information that Louis got everything?
Knowledge about what?
The religion check for the bandanas.
Oh, that was to identify the symbol of the Hellriders.
Oh.
I don't know if they were ever brought up.
No, I
too much.
didn't. I barely mentioned it, but I didn't pry. I figured that this
So there were in part of the stuff that we fast forwarded through. There is potential to see some, and Travis's character would also know. Did you change your name to Ulu just to be a jerk? Because I looked and I know that's not the name you had. Your name is Fortunato, not Ulu.
it's his real name?
So the Hellriders are an organization that's open to paladins of any faith.
Okay.
They were like, again, the most elite order of lawful-minded paladins in the region, and they kind of brought together different paladin orders that might have otherwise been at odds in the name of like a greater good.
Okay.
Their origins go back into the old days of history when the original Hellriders supposedly led an assault on Hell, and something went sideways in that assault, and the survivors returned to El Turel and have just taken up being the elite guardians of the holy city ever since.
Okay.
And then Davari, that Lulu has told you guys a little bit more of that because she was on that campaign, but she doesn't remember it.
Yeah.
Lulu's
Lulu.
the
Yeah, Lulu's a little flying elephant who's
Yes.
lost most of her memories.
Right.
But she was with the Hell Riders in that, and remembered something about. I'm blanking on it. There was something specific regarding a weapon. I'll have to look through my notes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I know you told us, and Now I'm blanking on it. I feel so bad.
Hey, Scott, can
Yeah.
you do me a favor and roll a perception check for slobber traps?
Okay. Let me bring up Slobbertraps' thing. Perception check.
Yep.
Ah, here it is.
Cool.
Lulu was with the angel Zariel when she assembled her army of Hell Riders to attack Avernus. Some of the Hell Riders betrayed them.
Not no one really. That's something you would have gotten from Lulu specifically.
Mhm.
That is not knowledge that anyone else knows because that's like firsthand account type stuff.
Okay, so we know that some of the Hell Riders betrayed Zariel and the others. They retreated back through the gate and sealed it. Before she was captured, Zariel told Lulu to hide the sword. Someone helped Lulu hide the sword, but she does not remember who. Found a place to hide it, but she doesn't remember where. And Lulu escaped Avernus, but does not remember how.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
side eye Lulu I feel like every once in a while Louis just kind of looks at Lulu and just kind of and while like scritching Slobberchops' ears. Like my ridiculous flying pet is better than your ridiculous flying pet.
And Lolo, can I get a perception check from you as well, please?
Perception? Blech.
Yep. Okay. Scott, did you see the whisper?
Yeah, I'm gonna whisper in Slobberchops' ears. Like, hey, do you see something, girl? Or boy? Or does it say?
Yeah, Slobberchop's definitely a male.
Okay. You see something, boy? Is it a lizard? Do you want to go hunt? And then I will set him down on the ground
Tears off after
Okay.
a little.
and look at where he's staring at.
Okay. Your eyes, not his, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'll go with his eyes because it's easy. Because if he's already fixated on it, it's
Okay.
easier to.
Yeah. So then you wouldn't need to roll for that because he's technically already spotted it and would be looking right at it.
Okay.
So I am going to do a quick. Let's see, that's probably here on that layer, right? Yep. Okay. We'll bring that to that layer. And back to the tool for revealing. Right now, the only person who sees this is Louis and Slobberchops, but there is another one of these bandanaed figures hiding across the street.
I'm going to, because I'm actually looking through Slobberchop's eyes, like, and just be like, if you're gonna stab us in the back, you really need to be better at the whole stealth thing.
Who's stabbing us?
And I'll just nod my head to
Backwards.
yeah, backwards.
I would say that anyone looking that way can now see that person. I mean, he's covered in ash, like he's been sitting there for a while, but there is definitely someone in that nook sitting over there covered in ash.
Is it obvious he's alive? Like if he's sitting there and he's
Now that you're
covered-
looking at him and it's not just like a background, like it'd be like
Yeah.
seeing someone in a ghillie suit, but you can like see their eyes now that you know they're there.
Okay, yeah. Isn't that uncomfortable?
We
Even,
just
like,
switched Ricard. That's rude.
I can't sit that long. I get antsy. Do you guys know him? He has the same bandana.
They kind of like look at each other like, yeah, he's with us.
Oh, why is he sitting in the corner like that?
He's on watch.
Studies
Yeah, he's on watch. Making sure that no one tries to jump us and take our cart.
Oh, that's a really bad vantage point. You should tell him next time, get higher up on the building. That way you can see around and down the different streets. Sitting in the corner like that in the dark just looks really sketchy. It's not really effective for keeping an eye out.
It's
Yeah.
also like if you're going to be like doing an ambush or a trap for somebody is something, it really requires like more than one person, and he should probably be on a roof with like a crossbow or like a longbow or some type of ranged weapon. I don't know what he has. If he has like a knife or something, that would be one thing.
What weapon do the two gentlemen next to me have? Can I see?
Let's see here. They both have swords. Let's see what else they got.
Swords like that aren't really great for sneaking up and all of that.
Nope, they both have swords and daggers.
Hmm.
They do not appear. The two with you do not appear to have ranged weapons.
Okay.
Can
Yeah, I'll pull out my- oh yeah, see something like this, where you can be at a distance and shoot him in the head. That's better.
I mean, like you're talking like we were gonna ambush you, but we're just trying to get our cart fixed.
I didn't even think of that. Ambush us. No, you said he was on watch.
She's talking a lot. I'm starting to think that maybe they are ambushing us. And like you see, the guy that's right here. Damn it, wrong tool.
Now you
This
just
guy
got them
right
confused.
here, like
Whatever you paint
puts his
doesn't
back
go.
to the other one. Like he thinks that someone's gonna sneak up, and he's like looking at the roof now because he's convinced that you're telling him the ambush you have set up.
Whatever.
I'm gonna look. I'm still looking through stopper steps. Like, we wouldn't ambush you. I mean, like, the only people that we would set up an ambush is on people that like to ambush people. As long as you're just here, we're just good Samaritans fixing your cart. Now, if you are like brigands or something trying to rob us, then yeah, we might try to ambush you. But
Ambush at that
Also,
point.
we wouldn't give you the plans to our ambush plan. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
That's just silly.
Well, this place is pretty much, gone to hell, and everyone's taken
yeah,
anything.
you've already
out
made
of
that pun. Like,
So
I don't know.
clearly, they're not the brightest people in the world.
Can I try to persuade him to calm the fuck down?
You,
Are there other people around?
I mean, you're in a city. There's lots of
Or to
people.
make him chill.
How have you avoided the monsters, the devils?
Well,
Hey, I take.
mostly
Oh
over
wait,
here
you're
it's-
actually talking about real
Yeah.
devil. Never mind.
There's just this weird look on Lola, Louis, and Davari's like, hey, wait, oh.
Oh right.
I've resembled that remark.
Yeah.
How dare you?
mostly
Well,
over here, it's been bad, but not as bad as it was the first day. We hear it's better on the other side of the city, though. That's why we're trying to get this cart together so we can get over there. Supposedly there's a resistance over there.
Oh, the resistance. That's always very, very good.
On the west side,
Yes.
West
That's
Side.
where we're headed.
But over here, like it's basically scavenge and hide because there's been patrols, there's been monsters fighting monsters, people fighting people. I saw a priest of Lathander cutting people's throats and crying that it was the end.
Huh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound quite right.
No, that's.
Actually,
lost their way. I need to
that
find
requires a theological question here.
Ooh, I'm going to discuss theology.
Yeah. So I think I need to find that priest. I need to calm him down. I need to bring him back to the light of Lathander.
But it
Where
might
was that
actually
guy?
be already in the light of Lathander. So these
He
people are not
threw
dead.
himself off the bridge.
Yeah, so he might be with Lathander now. But my point is so generally speaking, the people who go to hell are already dead. But if you're alive and you get killed in hell, where does your soul go if you're predestined for another plane of existence? This is an interesting theological discussion. Do you stay in hell, or do you cross back through the gates and go to your awaiting resting place?
It depends entirely on
Like,
who
lost in the sauce. Like you just gave them a dissertation level college experience, and they have
Fortunato is giving him the same look, and then he'll turn back to the guys and be like, "So, is the bridge guarded?"
is the what guarded?
The bridge.
The bridge? Yeah. That's why we wanted the cart so we can move with speed, hopefully.
Who's guarding the bridge?
Not us.
I'm gonna pop out and I'm gonna look at the cart and I'm gonna be like, because you mentioned, are there any horses? There's not any horses. It's just a cart, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the cart. I'm gonna look at the guys. I'm gonna look at the cart and then look at Lolo and Davari and just mouth speed.
Is this like one of those like carts where a person hauls it around?
I don't know. Maybe they
It looks like that's what they're gonna try and do with it.
But it's an actual real cart.
I'm gonna actually be like, can we adopt them? They're precious.
You know,
We came here from Baldur's Gate.
if they're looking for guidance and leadership and some kind of purpose in this dull, torn landscape, I have something to offer. The poor, the downtrodden, the lost, the confused, all are welcome.
We came here from Baldur's Gate, so we're trying to meet up over there with your resistance.
Okay.
You should
You should join my
come
cult.
together. They should come with us. We should go across together.
Yes, we should adopt them and bring them with us.
Do we have to make animal handling checks?
Yeah, look at something here real quick. Sorry,
I'm watching. When I'm name dropping Baldur's Gate, I want to see what their reaction is.
I'll get to you in 1 second. Sorry, I was looking something up.
Lolo's tucking pamphlets into their pockets when they're not paying attention.
Nope.
Everybody gets a pamphlet.
Everybody gets a pamphlet.
Join my cult.
I really need to not play a cleric in this game.
Right.
Actually, it's great.
So, the leader guy there, he kind of makes a disdainful look when you say you're from Baldur's Gate, because again, this was a holy city, and Baldur's Gate was like Gotham City crime levels, and they look down on Baldur's Gate, and he says, "Yeah, didn't like your leader say he was gonna come here and meet with the Honorable Thavius Krieg, and then all of a sudden we're here. Like, is that supposed to put us at ease that you're from that place?"
Well, I
think of it this way. I mean, Baldur's Gate is already basically 2 steps into hell anyway, so we're probably more adjusted to being able to navigate our way through this mess than you are.
Hence the reason why we're not freaking out right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's all good. My friends and I, we're gonna
So
go.
Tabari is going to like turn around and go, "What the fuck are you hearing, Lulu?" She actually says that out loud, and Davari is like suddenly totally on edge.
Jeez, language.
What looks at Lolo like what?
I don't know. I didn't say anything. I mean, I did. I was muttering, but I didn't hear it.
And Louis is gonna be like, starts like protesting like that he was just trying to educate some people. I'm like, oh, you said Louis or Lulu, not Louis.
Yeah, I said Lulu.
All these names are getting confusing.
All right, Helen needs to become Olo. I liked Ulu.
So these 3 guys are like just getting uncomfortable talking to you all, and are clearly just trying to like collect their belongings and move on.
You forgot your cart.
No, they're working on their cart, but that's part of the map, and I can't move it. Theater of the mind. The cart is going with them.
I am gonna say like, hey, just so you know, if you're gonna try to rush the bridge, the cart is actually gonna slow you down.
It's okay. We're gonna put archers in it. It's gonna be an awesome idea.
Hmm.
Did they have bows? Do they know what an archer is?
Listen, you're being mean again. They have gone down the street with their cart.
I'm gonna look back and be like, Ivari, I want to know about this Lulu thing, but Lolo, they're gonna get themselves killed. Should we like help them?
They seem pretty determined to do so.
So-
I mean, probably should. But
Davari,
Yep.
Lulu responds and says that she's pretty sure she heard someone say, "It's over here, that thing. It was so loud I could hear it down below when the boss told us to come up here and find the source."
Oh.
And it's funny because Lulu already talks like she's got like a helium voice, but like she's trying to talk like deep and gravelly with a helium voice. So yeah, just try and mish that up, and like that's Lulu impersonating a deeper gravelly voice.
All right, let me try this. Let me first get into Lulu's voice.
That's actually exactly what I'm going for. Yep.
Okay, so that voice. which I can't do unless I want to really.
I was gonna say you'll tear up your throat.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
hate it.
Oh, please stop.
Okay, I'll stop.
It makes me think like that Mickey Mouse voices, and I hate that too.
Oh,
Right.
Mickey is evil. Mickey has a secret, horrible, diabolical plan that he is going to
You
enact.
better watch out.
Hey!
Chester will put him in here.
The ultimate boss, Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what she said.
All right, so I go back and I've got my shield out and I've got my mace out and I am trying to find where these voices are coming from.
Okay. Would you like to roll a perception check?
I would love to. 13. That
You
is
don't hear anything except the sound of the riotous din from below that you're now aware of is ever present. The rumbling of the earth when it shakes, the lightning strikes above, and that like staticky snow sound of the ash falling.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Lulu heard something from behind us that it was kind of a gravelly voice and that they were told that it came from above and they had to go investigate, and I'm totally fucking up what Lulu just said, but
Lulu's kind of crazy. I didn't want to say anything, but
Lulu's just lost her memories. I mean, she still has helped us out as we've gone along, and she's got pretty good ears. I mean, look at them.
I hate it. I hate it.
Sorry.
I hate it. No. It's just, there's it
It
brings
hurts your
a-
soul. Sorry.
and I don't know why. So, if something came through the door yelling like in a deep, gravelly voice, that wouldn't do anything. But something ran in with that voice, I'd throw a punch. I don't
Chester, I'm gonna turn my elf ears.
Your
to
elf
try to
ears.
find what she's hearing.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Of course he hears.
He does. That's what he does today.
My ears
Fortunato
are-
perceives and falls. Those are the two things he does today. Is anybody else jumping in on this now that you're alerted to the possibility of something coming from the
Yeah.
direction you came?
Sure. Hey, I didn't roll shit on a perception check for
You
once.
didn't. So, from where you're standing right now, Fortunato, to coin a phrase from Lord of the Rings, your elf eyes
Oh,
do spy in the distance on the road that you guys came down. There is what looks like 3 figures possibly working their way down the street, slowly and cautiously, like they're searching.
They're
Okay.
searching for us, guys. They're searching for us.
I'll point at Lolo, point up at the roof like she was talking about the ambush.
how tall's the roof?
Which roof?
Whatever one he just pointed to. I have
I don't
no
know
idea.
what you pointed to.
The nearest low ambush point, someplace she can shoot people from. That was her ambush plan. I'm just following her plan.
Where is the sound coming from? Because Louis will move.
The road that you guys came down, like it's something is coming after you.
Okay, I
Yep.
am going to go ahead and climb up. With Louis' amazing athletics rolls, to try to climb up on this roof.
Okay. Roll your check.
I will go here.
Yeah, let's
Try to
assume
find-
positions.
I'm going to try to have cover here.
Louis falls. And roll a 1d4 for me, please. Like Louis tried to get up to the roof, like he probably got his hands up there and started doing a pull up, and then just
I
Drop.
feel like just because
Yeah,
Lolo
it's-
actually rolled well, I feel like Lolo is like Louis was like gonna jump up, and Lolo is just like jumped on his shoulders.
Right.
No, I wouldn't.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm crazy.
I still take 3 points. 3 points of damage
Yep.
though.
So Fortunato is going to move up here a little bit, and I'm going to actually make a.
Are you climbing as well?
No. I'm just kind of going under the eaves of that. I
Oh,
assume
okay.
that's an overhang. I'm just going to sit under the eaves, pull my cloak up, and I'm going to use a minor illusion to cover myself with ash. I'm hiding.
Is that like a 5-foot cube for minor illusion?
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting down, pulling my knees up, pulling up
Okay.
my cloak, and I'm going to be a pile of ash.
Okay. We'll see how that works out for you. Anybody else got anything they'd like to do?
I
I'm,
might call seed.
What's up, Davari?
I said I was just trying to kind of duck here and wait, but
Okay.
what did Shayna say?
I was just asking whether or not my roll was successful or not.
For the climb, yeah, you're up. You saw Louis fall.
Can I help Louis up?
If he'd like to let you, sure. I mean,
I'll help you.
Thank you, Lolo.
you may now roll with assistant or with advantage.
Okay.
Join me, cousin, on this roof. Also, join my cult.
Not gonna join your
Cult.
cult. So with advantage, that'll be a 12. Uma.
You're good. Was Slobber Chops coming with you?
Yeah. Slobber Chops can fly though, so
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to know like if you wanted him anywhere special.
yeah. No, Slobber Chops is gonna like hang on my back,
Gotcha.
so that if anyone sees me from the front, it looks like I have 2 tiny little wings sprouting out of my shoulder.
Gotcha.
Yes. I want more people to join. The only person who
Right.
joined was Chris, and he just fucking left. He's like, I'm making a whole new character to get out of this.
So working their way through. Oh, that one actually needs to.
Why does no one want to be a violent Buddhist with me?
Where?
Louis would rather be a violent librarian.
There's nothing saying you can't be. Our cult.
Fortunato, you can see the foremost of the creatures as it's working close enough to you through the ash storm. And that you rolled that was your stealth check, right? That 28.
Yep.
Can I also get stealth checks if you didn't already do it for Talon and Davari, please? If you already did, just let me know what you had.
For stealth?
Yes.
Oh, this is not going to be good. I have this at a disadvantage, by the way,
Okay.
which is great because that's a 3.
So just stay back a little bit.
Okay. I gotta roll theirs too. On the bright side, none of these are trained, so. But they're rolling really well. That does not bode well.
What are they?
Time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And I'm 10 feet away.
Yeah, I know. Time will tell. But you're also trying very hard not to move in your illusory ash. So the closest one to you, you can definitely identify as what you saw before, a creature with snakes from its beard. However, flanking and slightly behind it to either side is a completely different creature. It's kind of hard to tell from where you're at and you're not trying to move. But they all suddenly come to a stop as the one in the front raises a fist. And it's looking around. And let's see.
What are they wearing?
I know it rolled higher than some of you.
Oh, it definitely rolled higher than me.
Yep. And so it's just like without a word, it raises down and points 2 fingers towards Davari and 2 fingers over towards Talon.
What are they wearing?
Well, you've seen the one that you haven't seen before. I will give you a.
Were the bearded devils? Did they wear anything? Just loincloths or something?
Yeah, they're basically just some loincloths and greaves. The other one, however, the other. So you see one of those, and you see 2 of these right now. Bam.
Oh, look at his doofy little head.
Yep.
Look at that
Perfect.
doofy face. Look at that. Look how
There's not
doofy
a whole
that
lot goofy about them.
How How much can I zoom in? Oh, that's the wrong thing to zoom.
You
It
shouldn't be able to
has
click in
a
the center of
crotch
it.
mouth. I'm just gonna point that out. It
They
has
do.
a crotch mouth.
They do.
I
And
see.
they've got like solid gold masks, featureless masks for faces.
That's not features.
Okay, fun
Since
times.
they're not looking directly at me.
No, they did not see you.
Okay.
Well, if they did, they have not acknowledged you. Anyway, we'll put it that way. But you did see the lead one point right to where Davari and Talon are hiding.
So I'm going to carefully whip out my invisible mage hand and do some sleight of hand here.
Okay, Davari is going to step out into the street, twirl her mace a little bit, and go, "You were looking for me. Here I am. What the fuck you got? Is Mother Dear coming to say hello?"
And it looks at you confusedly, and it kind of turns its head like it's listening, and then it smiles, and they lower their weapons and are poised to charge. So, we are probably going to call it there because this is a battle, and we're not going to finish in 13 minutes.
And my back is killing me.
Mine is too, so that's exactly what's going on over here. So we'll save initiative rolls and everything for next week also.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so don't let me forget, guys. I want to be the arcane trickster, and I want to untie someone's shoes.
Oh, okay. Type it into the chat, and we'll remember for next time.
And whatever first spell I cast is definitely going into crotch mouth.
Well, you actually can't see them yet from where you're at because you're up on the roof and
Okay.
the hatch is too
Still,
far.
first spell I cast is definitely going.
Something in the crowd.
I wanted
Okay.
to pop in his head and say something like, "Yes, Mother is looking for you," but he's too far away for me to just appear in his mind. Yeah, I picked the wrong words.
I feel like since Lolo and Louis can't see what's going on, but they're both like, "Is anything happening?" I don't know.
I don't know. I heard Davari yell.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody. I am